The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And Dak going to start out going to the air. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
This defense for the Bears, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
On the counter, here's Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The Saints at 7-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott now.
He completes it to Olave.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On play action, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Prescott.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They run it again with Kamara. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This from 25 yards out. And his kick here is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 56 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Certainly appears that Cam Jordan is still going strong as he puts the quarterback on the deck. 8.5 sacks last year, nearly top 20 all-time in the NFL, and he certainly marveled at his durability. The one game he missed last season is the only one of his 12-year career missed due to injury.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Back to throw. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
They'll try to run this one in. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle?
Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Prescott now after the fumble recovery.
Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
47.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson with a reception. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Kamara. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 20. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Kamara try the right side. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw caught by Olave. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. A 10th carry for Kamara. But he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Prescott. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Again, Kamara. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's intercepted.
picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here we go, 46.
On second down, Prescott again. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you've got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Here we go, son.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken in at the 22. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
That is called in by Michael Thomas. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And shoving his way inside the 35. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Easy.
Motion man is Schwartz. To throw is Fields. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney. And Mooney going to have a Bears first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing again is Fields. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. DJ Moore, 67 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
If If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Thomas brings it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Here's Prescott. Out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full
fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
There he goes left side. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away in the 4th.
I think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
163 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
yards the pickup, first down.
When they didn't accomplish their goal, they didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Saints sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Able to fight through one tackle.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Fields now to throw.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Throwing. Prescott.
That's caught by Johnson.
Touchdown, Saints.
Juwan Johnson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Saints tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing here, Prescott.
And this one taken in by Olave.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Juwan Johnson
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
and able to get this out to the 25. And one last throw here for Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by...
And caught it up!
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this